So we are at day 4 of this braid out, and I'm going to give it a bit of a refresh, a rebraid. Check it out. This is the material that we're dealing with, the before. And we're going to go ahead and get into transforming this thing. Hello everyone, Kayla here, and this is What the Kink, a natural hair channel. What I'm doing right now is I am just clipping this back part of my hair back. I am not creating any new sections or ripping apart any of these doodles because I need them for the hairstyle. So I'm going to open it up here and I'm just going to turn this into top and bottom. I think we can drop maybe a doodle or two over here to make it a little bit more even. Alright. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I am going to take a little bit more of the product that I used to set this braid out originally, which was the Pattern Curl Mousse. And lately, when I push it down, it's been staying down. Don't know what that's about. But I'm going to grab some more of this product, kind of dab it on so it's in a lot of places. I'm not going to rake through my hair at all because that would destroy the clumps. Again, as I said, I need them. So then I'm going to separate my hair into 3 to get a braid as best I can. This was probably originally, I don't know, maybe 3 braids originally, but now we're turning it into 1. So what I'm doing here is I'm actually doing another braid out on top of the old braid out that is much larger sections, so fewer braids. That's my strategy. That's how I do it. So I do this usually when my hair starts to fall. However, I will say that my hair does look pretty decent, and I probably could have still worn it maybe additional day, like one more, but it was starting to get a little bit big. All right, so now that I'm like almost to the very ends, I'm going to do a twist just like I did on the original braid out. If you haven't seen the original braid out, that's a video that I put out before this one. So definitely go check that out if you want to see how I got this original look that did last 4 days. Just putting it up in, I guess you would consider that a pineapple with a hair tube. I don't bring the hair forward though, I just bring it straight up. And I sleep like that, and then I just pull it down in the morning and shake my hair, and that's it. I don't rebraid my hair. So I'm going to come in with the same satin rollers that you guys saw me with earlier. Well, not earlier, but the other video. And I'm going to close it to fasten it. Twisting the ends makes it easier to take it down, and then rolling it gives it a nice uniform kind of curly look, and also helps to hold the hair in place as well. So, alright, taking the top down, and we're going to do one more braid over here. Couple pumps of this Pattern Mousse. Again, you would use whatever styler that you used originally. You don't have to use what I'm using, y'all. Pattern Mousse might be horrible for you, or you may not like the smell. The other day, my husband told me that I smell like an old lady. And that's what he interprets this smell to be like, is old lady. Let me try to get up here in the roots. I try to center my braids, but y'all know it just doesn't work. I'm not that good at it, and it doesn't matter. Eventually my hair covers it up anyway, so. Now that I'm ready for 3rd grade picture day, okay, so I did the 2 here, 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 but here I always have less hair here, and I'm wearing a left part, so just 1, and it roughly comes out to be, you know, kind of in the ballpark of the size of the other braids. So if I had done 2 here, they would have been tiny. And we don't want that because, you know, it's not going to give you a consistent look. So anyway, yeah, 3rd grade picture day, we ready. I'm going to take a continuous mister. This is just one from Pattern Beauty that I happen to have. And I'm just going to spray a little bit of water over my entire head. I'm not trying to re-wet my hair. If you don't have a continuous mister, explain that they literally mist. It's not a spray of water. Okay. So my hair is not getting like super wet down. Now, I typically don't sit under the dryer with these, or if I do, it's very brief, but usually 9 times out of 10 I don't sit under the dryer, and I just put my bonnet on and go about my business, because I know that this is going to dry because it wasn't done on wet hair. Like, literally apply something that's more sticky to hair that is dry, and then wet it with a continuous mister. So I may or may not sit on the dryer, who knows, but just so you know, for my usual practices, it really doesn't matter, and typically you can get away with it fully drying without actually sitting under the dryer. New day, baby. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take these rollers out. I just pull them out. If they're snagging, I would stop. I ain't trying to break my hair off, but typically it's not an issue because the way that I wrap them. Of course, we didn't fully wet the hair down, so it should be dry, not a problem. So I just twist here to undo the bottom, and then the braided part pops open, and you just pull it like this, and it just comes undone. Especially if you didn't like borrow hairs or move them around, it comes undone. So then, as you notice, like when I hold the ends, the previous braid out wants to come back out. So I don't have to like do any forced separation, because we put several braids in this single braid. So they just want to come back out into the sections that they originally were. So you see how much separation we have there? So it's a really simple process. I'm going to go ahead and just take down the rest of the few braids that I have on my head. And here we have it. This is the finished look. So as you can see, what it does is it kind of relaxes the curl a bit. And then if you had any hair that was beginning to smooth, to like frizz, it smooths it back down. And then of course, like my hair was like really like, it's got to get a bit of volume here to where this part was like really big. It laid it back down. So that's what it does. So I would rock the first braid out as long as you can. If you can get like 5 days, 4 days, whatever. And then when it starts to kind of shift a little bit, then you can just kind of do a little bit of a different look by doing the rebraid. I'm going to turn around to the back so you can see this well. Again, the back of my head is really not my business, and maybe not yours either, but we'll let you see. And this is going to last me until wash day. So today is day 5 of since wash day, and I usually wash my hair every 7 to, I guess sometimes on the 8th day as well, depending on how you count that. So this braid out will still be popping there, especially because we have reestablished the layer of product on there as well. So I'm gonna put the video for the original braid out here for you to be able to check that out, and I'll let YouTube recommend another video here. Subscribe. I make videos every week, and I'll talk to you in the next one.